So now I'm kind of good, but sometimes I have some reactions
Oh,
like a flu,
yeah, I can understand that.
but the doctor says it's secuela.
Yeah.
So um, I had to handle that reaction for around for about 3 months or 6 months.
Wow, it's a lot, right?
Yes,
Wow, come on,
they,
yeah.
they don't know if my body can react how can react to the disease.
Yes. Wow, yeah, you have to take care a lot.
I think, but
Okay,
but now I'm better than other days. I'm
there,
much
yeah,
better.
yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, Miguel. So don't worry. We are going, yeah, we're gonna cover the last classes. As you were telling me, I asked about if we can cover on weekends. And yes, it is possible. So we're gonna stay the hours and the days and it's gonna be okay. Don't worry, okay?
Okay.
So perfect. Today we're gonna continue with our book, okay? Mm, we were already in Model B, so we were starting in Unit 1, right? We only did the first grammar that was about non-action verbs. And did we do modals of request? I can't remember that if we did it. Do you remember if we did?
No, I don't remember.
Okay, I think that
Sorry.
we didn't. We didn't. Okay, so we're gonna continue with modals of request. So I will share you my screen. Okay, and I will show you the document. Okay, I will show you this document. And after the explanation, I will send you the document, the material. So we have the modals of request, as the name says, for requesting something, when we maybe ask for something. And we're gonna see these modals here. When we talk about request, always we're gonna use would, could, will, okay? So we're gonna use, don't worry. We're gonna use these four modals, okay? And always, as the name says, request, we're gonna use only for questions. So our structure for all of them, it's gonna be this: the modal for questions, the subject, the verb always in base verb, and the complement. When we talk about the modals, we are talking about only these four ones: would, could, will, and can. Okay, only these four. Okay, so what are we gonna do with this? We're gonna see some examples. We can use, for example, for asking maybe for some help. Could you, first the modal, the subject, the verb, and the complement. Could you help me for a minute, please? Okay, so we are using a question here. After this, what do we have? It says with would. Would you or could you? Both are, these two ones, would and could, are very, very polite. That is the only difference between will and can. Will and can are like casual, like not polite, okay, not very polite, but for casual or informal way. But would and could are gonna be more polite. Okay, so would you please email the document to me? Okay, so what happened in this case? For all of them, would or will, okay, or maybe could and can. If I have or if I want to be very, very polite, I will use or I will add the word please, okay? But always, always, please is going to be before the verb, okay? So, for example, here, my verb is email, okay? And always, please is going to be first and after the verb, okay? In this case, we are not using please, only the verb. But if we want to make it a little bit more polite, we could use please here. Could you please explain that again? Okay. Here, in this case, we are using please, but at the end of the sentence, that it is correct. If we want to use in the middle, always before the verb. If I want to use at the end, always after a comma, after the sentence, comma, and the word please. The same happened with will and can. If I want to use please in the middle, first please, and after the verb answer. Okay. For example, here I'm not using please. But if I want to use, please has to be here. Can you please hold my books for me? Okay. So that is when we want to make it a little bit more polite. Here.
However,
Yes.
if I don't put uh, the word please in a sentence which begins or in a question which begins with will or can, it's informal. But if I
Yes.
use the word please, even I'm using the word please, the sentence still is still informal.
Yes. It's still informal, but with please, you are using like a little bit, you are like converting a little bit polite, but not completely polite. Okay. So, other question, for example, that some students used to tell me is that why we can't use may, for example, because they used to listen, for example, may I go to the bathroom, or may you please close the door? This is wrong. Why this is wrong? Because in this grammar of request, we are not gonna use may. May, always, always we're gonna use for asking permission. Okay, so that is the difference with requesting. Okay, in this case, may you please the door?
May I go to the
Wrong.
bathroom? May I leave the class earlier or whatever, no?
Yes, yes.
So
That's,
may goes with first pronoun.
yes, with the first subject pronoun, right? or maybe with we, right? Or maybe with you, because we are talking in this case with or about plural. In some cases, we could use with all subjects. May she, I don't know, may she go with me, please? It is okay. We could use with all the subjects, but may is only for permissions, no requesting. Okay? Between these two sentences, this is wrong because this is a permission. And the other, could you please close the door? It is like a request. So this is why this is right and this is wrong. Okay, so never, never may. After, how can I answer to these questions? For example, if you tell me, okay, with the last one, could you please close the door? If I want to answer in positive answers, I will have this kind. Or I can use only yes, yes, certainly, or only certainly, of course, or yes, of course. I'd be happy to, I'd be glad to, my pleasure, okay? But we are not gonna answer, never we're gonna answer with the same model. For example, could you please close the door? Yes, you could, for example. No,
Yes,
that is
I could. Yeah.
wrong.
It's wrong.
Yes. Always for requesting, we have these answers. Only yes, of course, certainly. Here, for example, we could put sure, okay, sure.
In negative.
In negative, okay, in negative, we could use this. No, sorry, or maybe I can't. No, sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't, and I can give like I can give like my excuse. I am busy right now. Or I'd like to, but I can't. I'd love to, but I'm busy right now, for example. But I am giving some excuse. Okay. But those are my answers. Okay. But what happened after this? If I want to make questions that are like 100% of polite, and here it's not necessary to put please. What are we gonna do, or what are we going to use? In this case, we're gonna use one of them. Do you remember what is the best way? Maybe sometime you heard.
About a question which begins with could you open the door? Yes, in
Yeah.
that case.
No, the others are like the common ones, but there is an expression, that it's 100% of polite, and it is not necessary to use please to convert into polite. Do you remember maybe what is this?
I don't remember.
Okay, this is would you mind? Yes,
Would
would you mind?
y el could.
In this case, only would, because when we talk about request, only would. When we're gonna talk about after, when we're gonna talk about possibilities, we're gonna use could. Okay, so in this case, only would you mind? And after the verb mind, we're gonna use always the verb, but the verb with ing, okay, and the complement. So what is the difference here? That we are not using the verb in base form, okay? Directly to the verb in ing. For example, would you mind?
Closing the door.
Sorry?
Closing the door.
Okay, would you mind closing the door? Perfect. So this is 100% of
Polite.
polite. And how can I answer to this? As the others, they have, for example, the specific answers. It has a specific answer too. If I want to answer in a positive way, my answer is going to be not at all. So what does it mean? It means that it is not a problem. And of course, you can do it. Okay, but what happened in negative? In negative, it's not necessary to put here because in negative, the answers are gonna be the same as the others. No, sorry, or sorry, I can't. The answer in negative is going to be the same, okay? Only the positive answer is gonna change comparing to the others, okay? So, about this grammar, Miguel, do you have some questions?
Always, if I use the modal verb would, must go with you mind. Am I right?
With mind, with you mind, right?
Yes. Would you
Yes,
mind?
always, always. This is a full expression, okay? So they can go separated. For
Okay.
example, here, I will not use another subject. For example, she, we, no, only you.
Mm,
Okay?
okay. Okay. When the question goes to a second person.
Yes, exactly. Yes, that is the thing. Okay, perfect. So after this grammar, you can see here some exercises. If you have time, you could do it. And if you have some doubts, we can clear it up, okay?
Okay.
So I will send you this document, okay, Miguel? Give
To my
me,
email or to the WhatsApp?
I will send you to your WhatsApp,
Okay.
okay? And first, I will reassign, yeah, I will assign you the grammars.
The phone
In
was.
order, yes, all of this. In order we can complete it, this grammar. Okay. B1. Okay. So now you could see, right? In the platform, module B. Module B1.
Okay.
Yes, right?
Just a second.
Okay. Models of request.
Just a second, please.
Okay, don't worry. I'm sending you to your WhatsApp this other document.
I got a message in the platform. Says, take our short survey here to share your opinion about my English lab. Dismiss.
Uh, yeah, dismiss, only dismiss.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. On the segments. So
B, and we have to
yeah,
look
I got 32 homeworks to
okay.
but almost all.
Okay. Yeah, try to share your screen so that I can see it.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yes, now okay. Let's go to let's go down. Yeah, let's go to the grammar part. Speaking, vocabulary, speaking. Grammar. Yes, no, up, yes. Models of request 1.
This one.
Yes, so let's open. And yeah, choose the correct one.
Okay. So I have to choose the right word.
Yeah, only one option.
Just a minute, please. Just a second. Okay then.
Okay. Oh, Okay.
a mistake or two.
Yes. In that case, for example, the mistake it is, don't worry, Miguel. Don't try to talk much. Okay, I will explain you, but the mistake here, it is because remember that never you use the same modal for answer. For example, yes, I would. We said right, that. So we have to use with the answers, positive answers that we have. But in this case, as we are using 100% of polite, would you mind? Always our answer is not at all,
Okay.
right? Yeah, always with not at all.
Te importaría, ¿no? Para
Yes,
nada, ¿no?
para nada. Exactly. So let's try again. Let's correct it. Right? Excellent. Now let's go next. The second one. Okay. Perfect. Everything is okay. Excellent. Okay.
Okay.
Now it's my turn to share about the second grammar.
Sorry?
I will share my screen. Okay. In order to see this grammar. The third grammar that we have in this unit, it is so and such. Okay. So what is the meaning of these two words in Spanish? Both means the same, tan. Okay, so we can use these two words in order to make a stronger the sentence. And always we are gonna use these two ones with adjectives. For example, here, the first one. So, always I will use so plus an adjective. This is going to be my structure. So plus adjective, always. For example, she was so beautiful. So I'm not saying only beautiful. She was beautiful. I am saying or I am emphasizing with this word so. She was so beautiful. And it means the same as saying she was very beautiful. Okay? She ran so quickly. So it is the same as saying he ran very quickly, for example. The food was so delicious. It means that the food was very or really, really delicious. Children spoke French so well. So children spoke French very well. Okay. So this structure for so, this is simple because only we have to use or we have to be focused on the adjective, and in order to emphasize this adjective, we're gonna use so. In the difference, okay, to difference with such, always we are gonna use, like here says, plus an adjective and a noun, okay? So always, our structure here is going to be like such, plus the adjective, plus the noun, okay? A noun. In this case, we could use such, okay, with singulars that it is a or an. Okay, when we talk about singular things. For example, here we will put a or an because we are talking about only singular. Okay, and of course, in the difference with so, as you can see in so, you only can use the adjective, but in such, you have to use the adjective and specifying the noun. In this case, the singular noun. Okay, so for example here, she was such a beautiful woman. In this case, we're gonna put first here this, okay, here, R or an, depending on the noun, if it's singular, and depends on the vowel or the consonant. In this case, we have beautiful in the adjective. So we're gonna use a only, no an. So she was such a beautiful woman. What is the meaning of this? That she was a very beautiful woman. For emphasizing, we use such a. Ella era ella era una mujer tan hermosa. Okay. For example, here in past, he got such a good time in the race. Él consiguió, ¿no? Un buen tiempo o él consiguió un tan buen tiempo en la carrera. Okay. But what happened? What happened when we have, for example, plural? Okay, plural, because we could use with plural. If we have for plural, we are not gonna use a or an. We're gonna use directly to the adjective, and the noun has to be in plural. Okay, for example, I will put here, they are such good students. Okay, so in this case, I'm not using a or an. Why? Because my noun is plural here. If I put the S, I'm saying that this is plural. So it is not necessary to put a or an. Okay, so for plural, only such. For singular, always with a or an. Okay. Example here. It was such a delicious food. It means that it was really delicious food. Okay. He is such a genius. He is a really genius, or he is very clever. It is tan ingenuos. Ingenuos. Ok. Hasta ahí. ¿Tenemos alguna pregunta, Miguel?
No. I'm just hearing.
Okay.
I can't speak so much.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. I can understand that. So in the platform, we're gonna see until here. Only until here. Okay. So for example, let's see some things that it's incorrect. We can use so plus the adjective and adding a noun. It is incorrect. Okay, and we can't use, for example, so beautiful city. It's not correct. So helpful friend. It's not correct. With so, only the adjective and the sentence stays there. No more. With such, if you want to specify the noun, there you could use the noun. Okay. So in the platform, we're gonna see until here. In the next book, we are gonna complement this grammar, seeing these and other ones. So that, such that, because this is a little bit longer. But in the next book, we are gonna see these others, okay? But now we're gonna only see here because in this book, only we're gonna see until here. But I will send you this document completely, okay? So I will send you right now and let's go to the platform. I will send you. Yes, but in the platform, try yes, to share when you have opened so and such.
Should I choose exit or next?
Only next. Next. Okay. Okay. I think it's two mistakes. Yes, there. In the first one, it is because the order, right? Remember that we said that always we have to use so plus the adjective, no more. And
This
here
is
the order is incorrect.
how should I be? Should I put the sentence? This is uh, this is this is
Or this situation,
this situation is so terrible. Okay.
yes, right? That is the order. And this, the other, it is the same, the order. First, such, and, okay, the adjective important, and after the adjective, the noun.
Okay. This this game is no, this is such an important game.
Exactly, yes, that is the correct one. So
Yeah,
let's
okay.
correct. Perfect. Okay, now it's okay. So now let's go to the second part. Next one. In this case, for example, we have to use so, such a, or such an, it says, right?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. I think any mistake. Perfect. Excellent. So with this grammar, we finish all unit 1.
Okay.
Okay, Miguel. So now I am assigning you the quizzes for this unit.
Okay.
And tomorrow we are gonna start with unit 2. Okay, so yeah, only try to do the tasks. And okay, it is done. It is done. Okay, so tomorrow we are gonna start the second unit. Okay, Miguel? For today, I'm gonna finish here. I will survey.
Okay.
Okay, Miguel. So see you tomorrow at the same hour.
Okay.
And take care a lot, please. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
See you
Bye
tomorrow.
bye.
See you tomorrow.